Okay, everyone, we're going to be talking about Love Island. We just watched episode 24 last night, so 25 is coming out tonight. And so far, we hate all the couples, I'm not even going to lie. The only one that we like is Trinity and Bryce, because they just made things official. Good for them.
Although I think they're just doing it to win the money.
I don't know why you think that.
Because they don't have that, like, connection where they look more like friends than they do look like they're in love.
They started kissing a little bit more, though. Like pecks. Maybe they just move slow, even though she sucked with her mom in the car.
Yeah. How does that happen?
I don't know. Well, I do love that they're like the most unproblematic couple in there.
That's
Bryce
true.
doesn't be doing anything besides Zach. Like, I don't know. I saw a thing on TikTok about how Bryce looks genuinely uncomfortable now whenever Zach does that gay stuff. And like, I did notice that. 'Cause remember they were on the couch and Zach started humping him and Bryce was kind of just sitting there like.
Yeah, but what about when they got a text yesterday
And they were hugging?
they showed them and Bryce was hugging him from behind?
Yeah, I don't know. And then Trinity always like, yeah, that's my man, like fighting with Zach.
Making it very clear, like, she has to
Fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Kata and Zach are cute. Although Zach's annoying with the whole, like, after they had sex, he was like, oh, what did he say? Something about a bombshell. He just kept being like, I don't want to do anything intimate, because then later on, if someone comes along and I want to explore, then it will look bad. And then, like, immediately after sex, it's always right before bed he says that. So then Kata literally is just sitting there, like, alone in her thoughts, because he just, like...
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to like Kata, though. Like, he gets jealous whenever she does things, but there are so many times where it's like she'll go in for a kiss and he, like, just barely pecks her.
Yes.
But then, like, they go all out smooching these challenges, so I'm like...
Well, that's because he's putting on a show.
Put on a show for your girl. That's your girl, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Especially if it's clear that she likes him.
Even when he came back from Casa and they hugged for the first time.
Well, they were probably just both, like, a lot of energy.
Did you see Bryce and Trinity? He picked her up.
Yeah. So that's that. What other couples are there? Corbin and the
Persian cat.
Isn't her name something with a P though?
Permita.
Yeah, them two is lustful. Corbin.
It's just all sex.
Corbin is a lustful man. He was lustful with Kenzie, and Kenzie was silly and thought that lust was like, oh, it's something, but we all knew that it was nothing. That's why whenever she was acting that way towards Melanie was really disrespectful, because Melanie was like, I don't even want to explore Corbin right now.
Yeah.
Because I know, Kenzie, you have this thing. Then Kenzie was going behind Melanie's back to kiss Corbin. It's like, but he just wants you for your pum pum anyway. So it's like, why are you being disrespectful to your friend? Kenzie's a whole nother thing. We're not on Kenzie yet.
Meanwhile, why would Melanie try to step back? Meanwhile, Kenzie's like exploring every guy.
I don't know. Kenzie's the type of girl to like be nice to you, but then try and steal your man while she also already has a man. So it's kind of just like, you just never had me. And that's why Jen, I don't know if I saw it in a clip of for tonight, because they sent like a little 3-minute preview of the episode tonight.
Okay.
I don't know if it was in that, but Jen was like, Kenzie's never happy with any man.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
And that's true. It's true. How do you tell? So if you're gone, no, what? Dylan, all right? Let's say you're Dylan. I'm like, listen, you give me everything you want. I had no idea that we would be this comfortable with each other. You're the best for me, but I am going to go have a conversation with Gall and see if anything's there.
And it's like...
So why did you lead with that? You don't need to do this and that. Like, that's how the guys are. So yeah, no. Corbin's lustful. He be saying the same line on every girl. That had me weak. Talking about, I forgot. Can you remind me? And literally out of the 3 people he asked, 2 said no. He just kept asking. Like, that was so funny. So Corbin and Permita, heck no. They showered within day 4 of knowing each other. And the Permita's like, I want to be closed off. However her accent is, that I can't. My brain rots, for sure. I go on my phone whenever they speak. She was like, I want to be closed off. And then Corbin was like, yeah, I'm down. I do like that. Where it's like, no one's like, I want this. And the man is like, yeah, like, okay, if that's what you want, let's do it. Like, that's nice. But with how fast Corbin went from Kenzie to Permita, he can do that again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And again, so that's that. And then with Casey, I didn't really like Casey and Anaya off the jump. I felt like Anaya was too insecure and she kept wanting reassurance,
Yeah.
and
That's annoying.
Casey didn't give it to her. Casey wasn't serious enough, this and that. And then what really was the final straw for me not liking Anaya was whenever Soul left the villa, and she was like, if she was still here, would you have explored her?
It looks so pretty.
It does look pretty. Yeah, Anaya, whenever she was still talking about Soul, even though Soul gone, forget about it. Did not like that. I was like, Anaya's off my list. That's why I really like Trinity, because she don't be doing nothing. She be the voice of reason whenever people overthink to her. She's like, listen, it's not that serious. And there's a respectful way to say you overthinking, it's not that serious. And she does it every time. So good for Trinity. Melanie is really good whenever she was comforting Anaya, whenever she was crying, talking about I feel so stupid. Melanie gave her a really good speech, and she's always there for Anaya, which I really love their girlhood. And I love Melanie, but it's just like, whenever it comes to men, she just like me. She keep going back,
God.
and keep going back,
The
even though that
ones.
there's too much trauma there to fully enjoy it. But you just still keep going back, hoping it'll be different, but it's not, because you can't even believe them anymore, because you've just been burned too many times. So you're just like, no. But to be fair, I wouldn't have trusted Sincere after everything either.
Oh my God, no. She should have picked Corey.
And then,
period.
And then if she didn't like these with Corey, dump him.
Yeah. And for Sincere to be like, oh, well, I don't want you now, would have been so wrong after she's been literally watching and waiting for him to explore other people.
Yeah, all he does is explore. He explored with Soul in front of Melanie's face, and Melanie was very good and left them alone and let them explore. And then he's like, oh, I still need to explore and test the connection more. What are you talking about? You did it in front of her face. Now you're going to go do it again. Like, I don't like that. I don't like the two of them. I do not like Sincere. He's lying.
Yeah.
He's making us track athletes look really bad. I promise we're not all like that. There is a handful that are. But no, we're not all like Sincere, lying as hell. And I be seeing on TikTok people record like clips of him speaking, and they're like, he's manipulating me through the screen and making me questioning reality. Like,
no, he ain't.
Maybe not you.
Not me.
Not me either.
I see right through it.
Yeah, but like you genuinely sit down, you're like, what is he saying?
My beloved. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
And then I saw a conspiracy theory on TikTok again about the white flower he gave Melanie. That was the white flower that Amora wore all the time. And I don't know if they were trying to say that Sincere kept giving her that, and now he gave Melanie, or like that was just like the clip that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's interesting.
That is.
But yeah, no, I don't know why Melanie went back. Like, I do know why, because if I was in her shoes, I probably would do the same, because I'm just stupid. We're stupid. Literally, Love Island is just snapping the dating life and how us girls are, how men are each year. And all the girls, Anaya, Kata, Trinity had valid reason to, and Melanie, we all just keep going back to these things when we know damn well it's not right for us. Like, they saw the postcard of the men doing stuff, they saw the video of them doing stuff, and y'all still went back to each other. Like, Trinity and Bryce, I get it, because they were forcing themselves to do it. Zach was happily exploring. I don't care what no one has to say. I don't care what any of the boys say. Looking at him during that challenge and how he had something to say with every one of those girls, mind you, he's like cringing to kiss Kata. I'm sorry, no, he was enjoying himself.
Yeah, that's true. He was. Even the girls said it.
Yeah.
They go, oh, Zach was enjoying himself.
Yeah. Bryce was forcing himself. Like, he was the only man in there where he was like ready to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was not having fun.
Yeah. I saw someone say if they weren't looking, Bryce would have swum back to the villa. Yeah, no. What other couples? Casey. Yeah, he's just a lustful guy. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with him picking the couple. He has every right to explore. I guess the way he went about it was disrespectful. The stuff that he said was disrespectful. But there's nothing wrong with exploring. Everyone has their own chance. Like, if Sincere came back with a new man or with a new girl, he has every right to. Like, it's his experience. They don't owe these girls loyalty. They're not together. And someone said that. I forget who. They were like, we're not together. And then the girl got upset. And it's like, you guys aren't. The only people who are officially together now is Trinity and Bryce. But you guys aren't together.
Yeah, no.
You don't owe anyone loyalty.
And Casey wasn't 100% satisfied with Anaya.
Because he wanted Soul. And I don't know why. I don't know what we saw off the cameras regarding that. But it seemed like all the boys knew that he wanted Soul. So there must have been behind the scenes of him like talking about it that we just didn't see. But he just didn't because like sincere.
Sincere was going for her.
Yeah, so he backed off, but then like, he wanted her to stay so he could explore her, but felt he couldn't because of Anaya. Then Anaya was being weird. Like, she kept having conversations about it, saying like, I don't care, but clearly you're getting upset because you're having these talks about it, so clearly you are. Like, that whole thing was like, I was like, these two are not gonna work.
Yeah, no.
What other couples are there? Oh, Jen's irrelevant. She's cool. She's irrelevant.
It's sad. Nobody. She hasn't found anybody.
Weird, because Kenzie's trying to snatch her man. Which, let's talk about Kenzie. Because this girl, she's playing it like one of the guys. She's literally telling these men exactly what they want to hear. She's pursuing multiple people at one time at all times. She's never happy with just one. She's always going to explore the new one. Like, at first, whenever she was single, I forgot why she was single, but she took dibs all over Corbin because she was single, whatever. And Bea was like, oh, she should have first dibs because she's single.
Yeah.
So she gets Corbin, and then the new guy that comes in, she says, I want her type, I want my type, I want my type, I want my cowboy. She gets her cowboy, doesn't pick the cowboy. And then new people come in, she's all over them. Da, da, da. Like, she's just always, if there's a new bombshell, she's going for them, she's going for them, she's going for them. So that's Kenzie. If I was a man, I wouldn't even talk to her, because I'm like, she's just going to tell me everything I want to hear.
Yes.
And then run off with another man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be stuck between 1 and 2. And I saw the sneak peek of today. The guy was crying over Kenzie, and Kenzie was like, I didn't expect him to care this much.
Oh, really? Who?
Yes.
Dylan?
Yes. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, Kenzie literally making these men cry. Like, it's just crazy.
She was moving like a dude moves.
Yeah. Literally. I don't like Kenzie. And then her being wrong about, like, the vision thing was so funny.
What vision thing?
You see better at whatever she said, and then
the 2020.
all she does is them splits. She need to stop doing them splits. We know you can do splits, bro. You're good. Everyone keeps calling it a clam slam.
Oh, that's yeah.
Cause she is. She is. Whenever the boys went away for the casa, and they were still in there, and like I guess still performing because like they practiced or whatever. She was literally just like in a split, like humping the ground, like "fuck you, Villa," like in mid split.
The angry
like that's
twerk
what,
dance.
That's
like
what she's gonna be known for. No, it's a split. It wasn't twerk. It was a split.
She was like shaking her ass too, saying "fuck you." I was like, it was a little weird. We talked about them. We did Kata, Kenzie, Jen, Melanie, Anaya.
Did we talk about all the boys? What other boys are there?
Well,
Oh, Carl for Anaya. Yeah, I mean, I hope it works out. I think Anaya won't ever feel okay in that type of environment because she is so insecure. Yeah, no, and especially because like she's in the wrong with Carl. I feel like it'll be like a little interesting. You know, I feel like they're all kind of lost causes except for Corbin. I kind of feel like he'll stay with Parmita for a bit until the bombshell comes in, but it depends.
They have to be hotter than her.
Yeah,
That's the only
because
way
she's
he'll
not
move.
ugly. Yeah.
No. They think that they are the best looking people in the villa, and that's why they're staying with each other.
Trinity and Bryce are gonna win. I really do. Because they're just so, like, peaceful. It's so cute. At first, I really, really hated them. I was like, I do not ship Brennan. I think that they are just friends. Because there was a point in time where Trinity was like, oh, I really like you. I just want us to be more affectionate, more coupley, you know, like kissing, more affection, whatever. And then Bryce goes to Zach and is like, oh, I don't know if she likes me. What are you talking about? Like, obviously she does. She just told you that. And then he was like, oh, I'm going to go pull Kata. For what? She rejected you in that bed, remember? Did you see that episode? The 3 of them sleeping in one bed? That was really weird.
Oh, yes.
That was really weird. That's never been done
beginning.
before. Yeah. And Bryce went over to them and was like, don't forget me. And then Kata was like, no, you go over there.
That's why I don't understand why he wanted to pull her for a chat when she already
curbed him really bad.
Yeah. And then they had the one-on-one date after that. And then she got to make her decision.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, he tried. It went well for what it was because he talked to Bryce first. He talked to everyone first and then made a move instead of being like, oh yeah, I did XYZ. Like, he got approval first. Like, he went about it the right way.
And meanwhile, he did that to Trinity when they were deep in their relationship.
Yeah,
so
that's why.
He's not 100% satisfied with her either.
Well, he is now. He asked her out. I think after they both picked each other after Casa, whatever, it was a reassurance they both needed.
Oh. All right. Like, after the show, I don't see them being in a relationship, so.
Huh. I hope they come up with new bombshells. there hasn't really been a lot of dumpings. There hasn't been a lot of, like, I'm surprised Sean stayed on for as long as he did, even though he was single. Usually it's you're single and you're dumped, bye, here's a new person.
Yeah, true. Or they have to bring more people on, or are they not bringing anybody on anymore?
They have to. Last season was what, like 40 episodes?
Oh.
We're only at 24. Like, there's at least a couple more. I wanted Corey to come back for Melanie. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I voted Corey.
Oh, yeah, I voted Corey too, only because I wanted to say fuck you to Sincere.
Yeah, and then we all voted Amora to see if Sincere would go for her. And then I watched Aftersun, and Amora's like, I don't want to be a third wheel in between them. I don't want a love triangle. And we were like, oh, because we voted for you to exactly be that. But Sincere is not fucking with her. He is not.
That's true.
I'm Titi. You a little girl.
Oh my gosh. And then
What was
that's
she
not even
thinking?
her name.
Mind you, it's not nothing to do with her. Like, they were talking about last season with remember he didn't pick Olandria, and he's like, I picked Clark, I can't have a kid feeling. Remember they were like going at Taylor for not picking Olandria, like he didn't owe Olandria to pick her. Like, that's why I'm like, why are we dogging these men just because they don't stay loyal? They don't have to. There's nothing.
They found a better connection,
and they're still together to this day. Thank you, I love them. They're a great couple. And notice how Clark didn't say a word. She let it happen. She didn't. It didn't really involve her at the end of the day. Olandria was mad at Taylor. It had nothing to do with Clark. Clark didn't say anything. But then here's TT butting in when it has nothing to do. Like, and then she being aggressive to the girls there. Like, I'm so surprised that they were able to hash out their beef. No issue.
Yeah, they did. They actually made it where it was very nice, and
yeah, I was like,
she
really?
like turned it around, and I was so surprised. I thought we were gonna watch an episode full of major drama last night.
Fiji baddies, and I was ready.
I know. I
was ready
excited.
to put me in. Fly me to Fiji. I'll give you freaking entertainment.
But it was like the complete opposite. The producers must have told them, listen, we have to stay totally clean, no fighting, or you're getting kicked off.
Yeah, and then
because she turned into a sweetheart.
No, but she instigating. Because the second Amora sit down and started talking, I'm forgetting their names. TT Mi Pregunto pulled Amora. I was like, can I talk to you? To make sure like she didn't say nothing. And then she was like, you should go talk to Melanie, and then you should go talk to Sincere, like kind of like inkling. And then whenever Amora went to pull Sincere, and Melanie was like looking, all the girls were looking, but God forbid Melanie looked at her couple. Freaking Casey and what's her face were laughing, and it's like, what's funny?
I don't like that.
Like,
yeah,
why
are
you being
laughing?
mean, girl? Like, you told her to go do, like, no, not too much on Melanie. I don't like that, because you're new and you're aggressive and you're weird. She has 2 restraining orders against her, you know, not
Right.
1, 2.
Yeah, but is that real?
I think, unless there's a rumor. I don't give a damn. Bitch, I'm TT. Who is you? We don't even know you. We saw you for like how much? Like
3 days.
30-second screen time, bro. And I skipped you. I skipped all the men in Casa because I don't care. They're all just lying. I skipped it. Talking about I'm TT. That's not how you enter. Even Parmita, she took it. She was quiet. She let the boys boo Carbon. And then she was like, oh, I'm confident. That's all she said. She was like, I'm confident in us. And then Kate was like, you shouldn't be. And she left it at that. And then whenever they sat back down, she said a little more.
Yeah.
But it was never like aggressive. It was kind of just like, well, I'm confident in our connection. And then they shut it down. So she was like, okay. Not, oh, well, that's my man. Like, no, your man can speak for himself because you said man.
Yeah.
So your man can fully, like, what? No.
You're
so yeah,
missing
those are our opinions. Trying to think if I missed anything. Yeah, no, that's everything that we had to say. If you disagree, you agree, let me know in the comments. Because, girl, follow me on Instagram, life_of_Issa, because I be posting thoughts about it. I be on threads, reading that stuff. It be so funny.